Oh, California. You never cease to amaze me with your Californianess. What have they done now? Well, there was a very, very important court case, a legal case that you may not have heard of. California court says some bees are fish? All right, I'll take a look at this. Sounds interesting enough. A California appeals court has ruled that 4 species of bees are now legally considered fish. All right. The issue was whether the bumblebee, a terrestrial invertebrate, falls within the definition of fish. Who, who originally asked this question? Okay, you see, even a toddler can tell the difference between a bee and a fish, but we had to sort this out in the California courts. Great use of time. I want to learn more. The issue was whether the bumblebee, a terrestrial invertebrate, falls within the definition of fish, a division in the list of endangered species and threatened species in the California Endangered Species Act. The Act identifies the protected species in separate divisions as bird, mammal, fish, amphibian, reptile, or plant. Refrigerators recall due to choking risk from ice maker? I might look into that later. That just also sounds stupid. Sidetrack, sorry. It all started in a 2019 lawsuit between large agricultural groups in the state, such as almond and citrus growers, and the California Fish and Game Commission. The lawsuit specifically set out to determine whether the commission exceeded its authority when it designated 4 bumblebee species as endangered species. Is government employees looking for work to do? I don't know. Is this a good use of taxpayer money? The crotch bumblebee. Oh, now I know why Californians were interested. Sorry. The Franklin bumblebee, the Suckley cuckoo bumblebee, and the Western bumblebee, calling them invertebrates, therefore falling under CESA's definition of fish. Oh my goodness. Okay, hey. In years past, fish were defined as wild fish, mollusks, or crustaceans, including any part, spawn, or ova thereof. But in 2015, the legislature modified the definition to read fish means a wild fish, mollusk, crustacean, invertebrate, amphibian, or part, spawn, or ova of any of those animals. Okay. In the ruling, the courts gave the commission the legal authority to list invertebrate species as endangered, even if they are not aquatic animals. We next considered whether the commission's authority is limited to listing only aquatic invertebrates. The ruling stated, we conclude the answer is no, although the term fish is colloquially and commonly, those mean the same thing, understood to refer to aquatic species. The term of art employed by the legislature is the definition of a fish is, oh my God. California, you are legally, what did this cost? $20 million? A whole team of lawyers, the Commission on Wildlife Federation, Endangered Species Act. You probably called in experts. This legal case probably lasted a week to determine that bees are fish. You're all idiots. All of you. Every single one involved in this case, you're all idiots. This may or may not help bees and or fish. Okay. Let me compose myself for a second. California, you have grocery stores that are leaving major parts of town because they keep getting shoplifted to death and they can't make a profit. So they're leaving. Walgreens, they've closed dozens of Walgreens because the shoplifting makes these companies unable to continue doing business. You've got a border that is wide open. Thousands, 10,000, 15,000 people a day are coming across the border. You have people shitting in the streets. You have people walking down the sideways that have to skip, dodge, and jump over needles, sleeping bums, piles of poo, tents, and garbage. But you need to focus on fish or bees? I can see you have your priorities well sorted out. California, I wish you the best of luck. Please continue doing what you're doing. I applaud you. I just hope that This big earthquake they've been talking about for decades finally happens, and you have a real problem to deal with. Okay, I'm just kidding. I don't want them to have an earthquake. But this isn't really a threat because I don't have power over earthquakes. But you get my point. California, I wish you would secede from the Union. Become your own private country. Do your own things. Mazel tov. Best of luck for you. I'm done with you. California just never ceases to amaze me. They keep delivering the goods day after day after day. You guys, you wonder why your gas is $8 a gallon and the rest of us are only paying $4.50? Granted, that's bad, but you're worse. California, this is your fault. You literally did it to yourselves with your habits of voting. When you're done watching this, just subscribe real quick and I'll keep bringing you this California comedy.